Yeah. Come on. 89 beats per minute right now.
Holy shit.
What do you think about that, Mr. Cardiologist?
I think you need some more Anavar and Tren.
I think that if I took Tren, that I wouldn't be here for this video.
PR lifestyle is more than just hitting a PR on the squat, bench, or deadlift. It's about being the best version of yourself, always improving.
Come on, somebody out there sitting working harder than you.
You versus you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Here we are, Team Zero Gravity in Claremont, right next to our soon-to-be open OG One Gen gym right next door. Today is a big squat day. I'm really excited to be back into the heavy lifting of things. Today, the target is 725 for an AMRAP. I'm looking to get 8+ reps, but we're gonna take it set by set, see how everything feels. And as I get closer to my top set weight, so around 500-600 pounds, I'll have a better idea of what I can get for 8. Last week I did 685 for, I think it was 9 or 8. Well, it was 2 weeks ago actually. So the way my program is working right now, so I can do a hybrid of both bodybuilding and powerlifting, is I'm doing the heavy compound movements such as squat, bench, and deadlift every other week. That way, on the weeks I'm not doing heavy compound movements, I can focus on growth with my legs. So I'm doing lots of leg press, hack squats, leg extensions, and things of that nature. Anyways, guys, let's have some fun today. Just as of this video is being recorded, little under 2 weeks out from Iron Wars, where I put on an exhibition. I'm gonna try and do 800 for 10 reps on the deadlift. So please stay tuned for that. And let's get this show started. How are your knees feeling?
Terrible. My right knee is killing me. It's a little tight and clicking for some reason, but I've had 6 surgeries on that knee. But I'm still gonna do it.
6 surgeries, and you still don't skip leg day. Maybe you want to skip leg day, but you do want to do that every week, but you still get it done.
I feel like skipping leg day because we do it 3 days a week. So I feel like skipping at least one of them, but no, we're good.
If you didn't have small legs, you wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the curse of this. When you have strong legs, for some reason, we talked about that, you know, the big squatters never have the biggest legs. But I'm going to try to hit a decent squat today.
So you guys heard it from him. He has 6 knee surgeries, it's clicking, doesn't feel 100%, but he's going to hit 550 pound plus squat.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt it. Maybe you can try to get to 600, we'll see.
So just saying, you know, the curse of Larry Wheels might not be my fault if something goes wrong.
Oh no, it's 100%. The curse of Larry Wheels happened to me 20 years before I met Larry.
Yeah. Back then, the curse of Ryan Benson. So right here we have a 55-pound bar, one of which is quite unusual because typically 55-pound squat bars are elongated to allow for you to take a wider grip. Typically powerlifters are big motherfuckers. And the sleeves, which is where the weights go on the very end, are elongated as well to fit more plates. However, this has neither. It just weighs more.
Yeah, it just weighs more.
Those people under 5'5", you know?
Listen, show the short king some respect.
5'10".
5'10"? I never got Brian heighted. I'm really tall. I'm curious how tall you are.
I think I'm 5'10".
Really?
I'm exactly 5'10".
Do you think you get shorter with age?
Oh, for sure.
Or squat compression?
Well, I was 5'10" before I started squatting with you. And now I'm 5'9".
If your knee's really bothering you, maybe try stretching your quad.
Bad that I just got lightheaded doing that.
It's terrible. Your heart's at what, 52% efficiency?
I have about 50% heart function.
That's lower than I heard last time. This guy scares me. We have a big mural being painted outside of our gym wall dedicated to the people of bodybuilding, powerlifting, and such that have passed away, attributing it to them. I don't want to see you on that wall, right?
No. Well, eventually I'll be on the wall.
So guys, we can't reach back like Ryan and I, especially when you're in an ice box like this. You didn't know Cali got this cold, Jan Fed. Thought it was always sunny in Cali. But anyways, just open up the pec to allow you to get those shoulders back behind the bar more comfortably. If not, you're gonna want to fold over, and it's gonna be really difficult to keep your chest tall, which is really important for maintaining a safe position during the squat, especially when you're in the bottom.
You hear that?
I heard that. Yeah, I heard.
That was that pop in my knee, I'm telling you.
Wow.
What is it?
You need to go ass to grass, bro. When you go ass to grass, it's a lot of strain on your knees. That's why you should do half reps like me. I say we need about 30 more reps before we're warmed up.
Yeah, it's cold.
And it's a pre-workout. You need to get that heart rate well over 160. This is my new pre-workout. And it hits hard. Typically when you dry scoop pre-workout, it fizzes up, kind of like explodes in your mouth. Pause. But this makes it very easy to dry scoop because it dissolves instantly. Within 2 seconds, it's dissolved. And you're switching around the water. Unlike other pre's, we're trying to dry scoop it. And like I said, it explodes in your mouth and almost makes you gag. Don't just clip that audio. There's several patented ingredients in this pre-workout, one of which helps prevent the crash from consuming copious amounts of caffeine. So typically when you have a hard-hitting pre, after your workout, you feel like you're dying, or not by a train. That's usually from the 300-400 milligrams of caffeine you just ingested. But the ingredients in this help prevent that crash. So, we're loaded up with pre right now. Heart rate's about to start picking up, pumping more blood. My legs don't feel tight because of the cold, but they certainly don't feel warm. So I'm gonna do what I typically don't do on a big day where I'm doing an AMRAP or a single 555, which is do sets of 10 until I feel warmed up. Usually I just do a set of 10 with maybe 2 plates and then singles all the way up to my top set to conserve energy. But today I'm gonna have to do a set of 10 with probably 3, 4, maybe even 5 plates to get sufficiently warm to take on 7+ 100 pounds.
Since we started with hundreds, we're already set 2 at three plates basically.
We're at 355, because this is a 55-pound bar, and we have 145 pounds load on each side, which is not actually, it's like 345. I can't math. Yeah, so it does fuck with your head when you use 100-pound plates, because visually you're seeing 2 plates on here and your brain's going, okay, I know how 2 plates feels, but 2 plates is 225. We got 345 on there, but we're seeing 2 plates. Sounds dumb, but it makes a difference. I'm like expecting it to fucking feel like nothing. I'm looking at 2 plates, yeah, 225. And also, it's really cold in here. So
It is cold.
you can feel every fiber in your legs, and
It was 37 degrees this morning when I left the house.
yeah, we gotta be careful today. Injuries love cold environments.
Well, SoCal, what the hell happened?
Yeah, I came out here for warm weather. I want my money back. I left New York for paradise. Yeah, how big you getting, bro? Jesus.
little loop, bro. It's alright, I could leave it like this.
There's something in your pants. Look hung. Big black belt.
I love squats.
Ryan's bricked up. Ryan's fishing at a tent. Hell yeah. All right, coach, come on. Let's go. Yeah. There it is. Yep. Fuck yeah. Ooh. Yep. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Nice. Sheesh.
I need a new belt though. This gets in the way.
Need to get you a PR.
Gets in the way of my squat.
Well, I never tried hitting a squat being bricked up.
So excited to be here this morning.
I was really missing out. So here we got some complimentary towels from Lockjaw. Guys, I should have done this years ago. Typically you go to a gym, and I mean any gym, commercial, influencer gym, powerlifter gym, whatever, and you got collars like this, right? And usually you're playing Where's Waldo to find a matching one. One's tighter than the other, and then you have the plates sliding on both sides trying to run away from you. These, however, come on this side, Trevor, are so difficult to get on. They are brand new though. They may need to be broken in a little bit. Typically that's how collars work. But this is our third or fourth time using it already. And it's still, I mean, even 1,000 pounds, this thing wouldn't budge. Getting a little more blood in there, feeling a little bit better. Still cold. Man, training in a cold gym is it's not too much fun. I'd rather train in a hot gym than cold gym any day of the week. So, previous set was 3, 4, 5. We went up 90 pounds. So now we're at 4, 4, 5. 4, 3, 5.
That's why I got into the gym business, coaching, because I'm not good at math.
Listen. If I were to try and get any other job, other than what I do, I would not qualify for anything. I'd be flipping burgers.
I only have to count to 20. That's the highest we go on reps.
Yeah,
dude.
This is why you need a PR belt, guys.
This is a shitty belt.
I'd say use mine, but about 280 right now, so it's gonna be like a hula hoop on you. All right, coach. Oh yeah, you're already near your top set. This could be your last warm-up weight, to be fair.
That isn't no warm-up for me. What is this, 4 what?
435.
435?
All right. Come on, coach. Yep. There it is. Oh, yeah. In that sweet spot. Perfect. Good walkout, too. All right. Here we go. Yep. Nice and tight. Stay tight. Yep. Beautiful. Fuck yeah.
My right knee keeps popping like that.
Scary. That's what that is. That is scary.
Well, I went from not squatting for like, I haven't done a free bar squat in like 6-7 years. Until last week.
I mean, the muscle burn is about to be crazy.
But I hit what, 515 last week?
505.
505 for 4?
4?
First time squatting in 6 years or whatever, so not bad.
Fuck yeah, it is. It's like the strength. The end of the day.
The goal is to get back to 600 by the end of like next month.
So this is 525. I typically wouldn't wrap until the set before the top set, which in today's case would be around 600 something pounds. But because my knees and legs are still kind of cold, the wrap adds not only compression, but warmth. So allow me to attack these warm-up weights with more confidence, which means I have more bar speed, and I'll be more ready for that top set, because it's gonna be a grind. I mean, if you use these versus your bandages,
I'm gonna use my ace bandages on my.
Jesus. That's foreshadowing, man. That's dangerous.
All right, maybe I'll use these.
Yeah.
I'll use your wraps.
Oh, yeah, and you can even wrap yourself, so you wrap it as tight as you want, versus, you know, me wrapping it.
Well, there's a little bit of Larry Wheel sweat on those. I feel like I'll be stronger.
I don't think we're gonna be breaking a sweat today. Like an ice box. What's this?
This is like
Yeah, way better with the wraps on. Feeling warm now. Well, warmer.
Where's your top set at?
725. Last week was 685. Well, 2 weeks ago was 685.
I still feel cold. I'm gonna put a quarter on this set, and then I'll go up. Let me build up to, because that felt pretty hard last week.
A little lower? A little lower, yeah. So when you're wrapping, guys, you want to always wrap beneath this muscle here. If you wrap on top of this muscle, it won't be able to properly contract. You want to just literally wrap right beneath it, only cover the joint. Come on, coach. Let's go. Yep. All right. Come on. Easy. Yes. Clean. Bro, that was only 20 pounds off your best last week.
Yeah, that felt pretty.
That was really comfortable. That was 40 pounds. Last week, coach did 505 for 4, but it was a grind. Your next set's gonna feel way better because you're gonna be way more, your CNS is gonna be more awake. So what we'll do on this set is just evaluate the bar speed and how it feels on my back and all that. Because 725 is the target, but even just
55 bar.
705, which would be 6 plates with 100, 20 pounds more than 2 weeks ago. So if I'm able to do 705 for 8, for example, that's still a triumph. So we'll just evaluate how this feels today based off the last warm-up set. So far it feels really good, but
So this is at 615.
yeah, so this has been our last warm-up. Just a single here.
Don't you love how this is his last warm up? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Yep. Easy. Like nothing.
Well, felt pretty good. I think you're struggling trying to get warmed up. So 705 would be a smarter number for today. Still 20 pounds heavier than 2 weeks ago. It's no rush. As long as we're doing this.
It's definitely cold.
Yeah.
I can feel it today and everything in my joints. Versus last 2 weeks ago when I hit it. Was it like a week and a half ago? About a week and a half ago?
About 2 weeks. It makes a significant difference in the amount of time it takes for your CNS and muscles to warm up when it's cold versus hot. If it was warm in here, dude, in 10 minutes I'd be warmed up. I'd be sweating right now. I'd feel my joints and everything's lubricated and fresh. Now it's like everything's just like, a bit stiff, rigid.
See where my heart rate is with my Aura ring.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
89 right now.
Huh.
You know what was crazy? Is I do better when I'm training. My heart rate's not as high. Resting, I was over 100. And then while I'm exercising, now it's at 89. What the hell?
Dude, you're not even sweating.
Well, they told me that my heart goes better when I'm exercising than it does when I'm at rest.
Huh.
89 beats per minute right now.
Holy shit.
What do you think about that, Mr. Cardiologist?
think you need some more Anavar and Trent.
I think that if I took Trent, that I wouldn't be here for this video. I can't take Trent. Trent makes me very volatile, and I can't do it.
I'm gonna get. I haven't took too much Trent and turn gay.
Same with Kevin. Kevin's super gay.
Adam will edit it. He'll clip it if he wants.
Adam's not putting that in. There's no way.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how Trevor thinks that Trent makes you gay?
And
Last step felt heavy.
Yeah, just because it's cold, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's just cold slightly more than that. A couple weeks ago, played safe. Because it's so cold in here.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's safe, but we'll see.
Still more than 2 weeks ago. And that was a 4 rep max. But I'll straddle you.
It was hard. The last set was hard.
But now that's why the leather belts are such a massive improvement over that. That belt's on hard mode. All right, I got you. Repping it out.
Okay, I'll be happy with getting a single on this.
Okay, single it is. Then. Come on. Just keep that back nice and tight. Don't overthink it. Stop attacking. Don't overthink it. Don't get in your head. Let's see.
Okay, I'm so fired up.
Come on! Let's see it. Yep, up. Yep. Let's go. Come on, coach. Yep. Run! Fuck yeah. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Hell yeah. No problem. Hard to do with one hand. I think it's impossible with one hand.
Let's go.
Come on. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep. Push. Yeah.
Well, heavy.
You're moving it easy. You're moving it easy until the last rep. I saw you get a little bit of a wobble. So I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Might be strained a little on my hamstring, but nothing too bad. It's just when you lift in a really cold gym, trying to get cold, warm adequately enough to do a top set, it's always a gamble. But it's fine.
You feel something cool?
A small pull in the probably hamstring adductor, just
On that last rep?
yeah. Work out wobbly.
I saw it.
Yeah. It's not warmed up enough.
I saw this one. Got in there real fast.
Yeah. For sure. But nothing too bad. Nothing a couple weeks in. Breast won't fix.
You know what it is? You need to use this shitty belt right here.
How old is that thing?
It's been in that bucket here in my gym since I opened, probably 25 years or so.
Jesus.
It's Jesus' belt, actually.
It looks older than me.
It for sure
It's got
is.
gray hair.
It for sure is older than you.
Yeah. And then next time we'll just have to do more warm up.
Yeah.
Before the top set, that's all.
Well, hopefully we don't have this weird, abnormal cold front right now. It's freaking 37 degrees this morning. They said it got down into almost into the 20s. So it was like 29, 30 degrees last night. So which is crazy abnormal for Southern California. 50s like normally cold. We're like 20, 30 degrees below what we normally are this year for some odd reason. And no snow on top of it. Just cold.
Yeah.
This was on the last route.
Yeah. Whether it happened or not, I wasn't taking another rep. Not without failing. So, one thing of the deadlift.
You know what's funny is
Probably not. Hamstring.
all the social media makes it hard to be a good spotter. It really does. Because all these people are like, if you're too close, you tap somebody's elbows when they don't need it. They're like, oh, terrible spotter, let him go. But then you're like, how far do you let him go before it gets to the spot where it's dangerous? You know what I mean? Like you don't want to touch too early. You want to be able to give him a chance to get it. But because all the critics, you know what I mean? If anybody touches your elbows, it's a terrible spotter.
Yeah.
Like, if he didn't touch his elbows, he might have dropped it on his face. You know?
Yeah.
So when you're squatting, I'm always like, oh, damn, the cameras are watching. I don't want to be the guy who touches it too early.
Well, you're a world-renowned coach. People wouldn't be able to say you don't know how to spot.
Yeah.
When you've been coaching more than they've probably been alive. So we wrapped up today's squat day, guys. And top set was 705 for 7, still 20 pounds heavier than a couple weeks ago. And I mean, if it was not for the minor tear, it would have been, I think, even a PR. Regardless of whether it was a PR or not, the injury happened because I was lifting in a cold environment and not sufficiently warmed up for the top set. I thought on the second to last set that I was warmed up sufficiently, but I wasn't super confident, and that's where I made a mistake. I should have made sure before going to the top set I was breaking a sweat, and my knees, everything felt really warm, and I felt comfortable. Because, I mean, if you're working out in a gym and your hands and feet are cold, you know, and you feel like you need a hoodie on, and you're gonna hit a fucking AMRAP, it's just really reckless. And, you know, me of all people should know better. I've said this many times, actually, when I've gotten injured in the past from getting hurt in cold environments. My bicep tear, Atlas stone, outside in the cold. My pec, not many people know this, but I actually had a minor grade 1 tear, much like this one right now, in a cold environment. Actually at Mark Bell's training facility at Super Gym a few years back. It was freezing in there. I had a hoodie on. Actually, no, people had a hoodie on around me because it was so cold, but I didn't. I was shirtless, I think, because I wanted to show off my physique and lift heavy weights. That's what I was getting to be known for at the time. And I had a small, very minor tear in my pec. As of right now, I'd say it's just muscular. The pop was very small. So I've had quad and hamstring tears that have completely disabled me. And so much to the fact where during the lift, I completely collapsed and I couldn't walk. I mean, there was no contracting in the quad or hamstring. There was no walking even. As of right now, I can bear full weight on my leg. I can walk, I can sit, stand. In my experience with a more serious tear where it's maybe tendon or ligament, it's completely disabled, right? You can't contract the muscle, you can't put weight on it at all, you can't stand. I mean, I literally needed crutches for my last quad tear and my hamstring tear, and it took me nearly 9 months for each one to fully recover. Now, I want to bring awareness to how important it is to be properly warmed up in a cold environment. See, I haven't lifted in a cold gym in so many years, I underestimated how dangerous it can be. In Dubai, it's even in the wintertime, it's warm all year round, right? It's not even an afterthought, hey, it's cold in here, I should be more warmed up. So in this situation, I again underestimated how dangerous it can really be when your hand and feet are cold and you just are doing sets and reps and you just can't quite get warm. A solution would be getting on a bike, maybe walking on the treadmill, doing more reps with a lighter weight, breaking a sweat, right? Or even just doing some body weight warm-ups such as hip thrust with no weight, using bands, right? So this is why having a coach, like a powerlifting coach, for example, that specializes in having athletes perform for feats of strength is really crucial if you're trying to push your limits, because Ryan is more attuned to bodybuilding, right? And it's not every day that, or really ever really, he's having to coach people into hitting singles, triples, and fives, or getting themselves under big weight like I just did. Whereas if John Gagliano, my primary powerlifting coach, who was present with me, I mean, this is what he does every day. It's the opposite of what Ryan's doing. Everyone he coaches is trying to push the limit, and his main objective is to get people to their competition safely, make sure they don't get hurt, right? And it's a very different approach to training. So I don't want anyone to be scared of pushing the limits or getting under heavy weight. Just because this happened today doesn't mean it can happen to you, as long as you take the necessary precautions. If it's cold, make sure you're breaking a sweat and get a proper warm-up in, right? And don't underestimate how dangerous it can really be if you're lifting in a very cold environment. Just take the time you need, wear layers, bring a hoodie, go on the treadmill, bike, bodyweight warm-ups, whatever you need to feel like you're confident and warmed up. So with that said, I'm gonna hop on some growth hormone. I've used it in the past when I've had grade 1 tears, such as this one, where I know, okay, it's muscular, or maybe a slight small tendon tear, and some growth hormone can help speed up the recovery process. But it's critical, if you have a small tear like this, you don't rush the process and get back into lifting too quickly, because this can very easily become a major tear, as I mentioned before, where it's torn completely off the bone, or muscle and tendon are separated, and now you're looking at nearly a year of recovery. So a small tear, just a warning, okay, hey, more won't next time, take it slow, be smart with your training, take the time you need to fully recover, absolutely no pain, no ache, no stiffness, and that's when you know you're ready to get back to training. As of tomorrow, I'll go to recovery lab, get some Graston work so the scar tissue doesn't build up and get tight and knotted up, and I'll be going there daily to make sure that it's getting the TLC it needs to properly recover. And until there's zero pain, I will not be returning to putting any load on my left leg. So it's just gonna be, I estimate roughly 2 to 3 weeks before I can fully put any pressure on my left leg. And as far as Ironwoods is concerned, I still intend on attending the event and doing a dumbbell AMRAP. So I've been doing really well with heavy dumbbell presses lately. My shoulder feels good. I want to try and get 200 on the incline for over 10 reps. That would actually be a PR. I'd be really happy with that. I did 8 reps actually yesterday. So I believe I can get over 10 if I'm properly warmed up. There's a nice hype crowd around me, and I think I'm peaked for a big AMRAP with the 200s. I'm conditioned for it. So I'm still gonna attend the event, have some fun. Sorry to disappoint. I thought I would know better than to do what I did today, but I got too comfortable. So I need to still approach all these training sessions from now moving forward with absolute caution, because this has to be the last time it happens, right? This could have been 100% avoided, right? Because my trajectory was going like this. This actually would have been an all-time PR today. If I had gotten 9 or 10 reps, which I absolutely was on track to do on that set, because I did 7 consecutively with no rest, it was on track to be my all-time best squat with 700 pounds, which is really exciting. So overall though, I feel great. I'm not too let down with what happened. It's a small injury, and I know in just a few weeks, I'll be back in action. With that said, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for Iron Wars on CT Fletcher's channel and on mine. It's gonna be in just a little over a week. I think it's January 17th?
19th.
January 19th. So we're just at about 10 days out. See you guys soon.